All right, so like I've been presenting in the past, I'm presenting on energy bars, and so the three bars I picked were Metrics, Cliff Bar, and Luna bars. Um, and geographically, they're all fairly common. I mean, everyone across the United States is working out. I mean, there's been like a workout craze in the past 20, 30 years. Everyone's really trying to stay fit. Um, so first, Metrics. Really, they're on the top, and so they're going to have a defensive strategy. And so the market, the customers are determining who the leader is, and according to sales, Metrics is. And so the best defense strategy is the courage to attack yourself. And so you want to introduce new products to obsolete your existing ones. So when they first started, they really only had one bar, and since then they've gone through many different varieties and new formulas for that new bar. They've also expanded beyond bars to like protein shakes, caffeine shots, whatever else that goes into your supplement package. And so, also as a defensive strategy, they need to block competitors' moves. So, if another company creates a new workout supplement, it's the marketer's responsibility to create a product that will compete with that before the other product can really set and establish itself within the consumer's minds. Um, and so, one of the need states of Metrics users is I need everyone to know that I'm a serious athlete. So, this image was grabbed from their website. Um, I look at him. He looks like a pretty serious athlete. He's working hard, he's pretty intense, he looks pretty jacked, which is going on to the next one. I want to look jacked. Metrics, it's really for guys that are trying to put on a lot of muscle, trying to pack as much protein into their diet as possible. Um, and then the next point is I need the newest athletic accessories. So consumers of Metrics bars, are also those guys that are really on top of the latest trends, the latest technology for workout gear and food. They want the most technologically advanced products so that they're as efficient as they can be in their workout routines because they want to be competing with professionals. They're really taking it seriously. It's a lifestyle for them. Um, and so with taking everything seriously, um, I need the most advanced equipment and facilities. So on the left, you have kind of a crappy old gym that doesn't have great weights. Where on the right, it looks like everything is planned out very efficiently so you can go from one exercise to the other without letting your heart rate slow down and just get the maximum potential workout possible. Um, and so for marketing mix, they're gonna really want to focus on ESPN sporting events, more on TV, and then for radio during games, they'll want to have advertisements during games. Um, they're going to want pro athlete endorsements because if a professional is eating Metrics and you want to be like the professional, you're going to eat the same thing that they are. Um, Workout commercials, so like P90X, they're going to want to get behind that. They could partner with them. So you have the workout and then you have the supplement that you have with it. And then gyms. Um, right at the front, when you walk in or when you leave, it's like, oh, I'm pretty hungry. I just worked out. What are you going to want? You're going to want an energy bar. Um, and so they have pretty loyal customers because Metrics users, it's really a lifestyle for them. So they're going to kind of like the clothing, they're going to be decked out with, oh, I'm forgetting the name, but um, it doesn't matter. But so they're going to buy the Arsenal training pack. So it has protein bars, it has the energy bars, protein shakes. It's the whole deal for after you work out. And so the positioning statement for Metrics is for all serious athletes, Metrics is the energy bar that offers the most advanced dietary supplement because only Metrics is engineered to pack the most protein into their bars for maximum efficiency. So it's really all about maximum efficiency, getting the most out of the work you do, and also shaping everybody. Even though they're trying to appeal to professional athletes, they still want to appeal to everyone else. They still want your average Joe Schmo buying their product. So that's their slogan, that still focuses on the physical and efficiency aspects, but still will try to appeal to a wider audience. So next is Clif Bar. You can already get a sense of who Clif Bar is trying to appeal to with the logo on their bars. It's a guy rock climbing. He's not in a gym. He's outdoors, really experiencing that. And so they're a number two. They're not metrics. They're not on top. So they're going to have an offensive strategy. So the main consideration is the strength of the leader's position. They really want to focus on the leader's weakness. And so part of that is finding a weakness in the leader's strengths and attack that point. So metrics, it's engineered to be to pack the most protein possible in their bars. And so a result of that is that it really doesn't taste good. So one possibility for Clif Bars is to really attack the taste aspect of that, and get away from the scientifically engineered aspect that metrics is espousing. Also, launch the attack on as narrow a front as possible. It's really, Clif Bars should just focus on energy bars. Don't try to make protein shakes, just because they probably don't have enough force to really back that up. So just stick with what you're good at and try to beat them with that. So one of the need states of a Clif Bar consumer. I need to reach the summit. So here's the guy, like, he's not just trying to get jacked. He's not trying to put on as much muscle as possible. He's just trying to get fit so he can attain this goal. He's like, oh, that looks like a pretty cool mountain. I want to be able to climb it. So he'll like go on smaller hikes, and eventually he'll be able to reach that top. It's also for an older crowd. Metrics, where metrics is really focusing on younger guys trying to put on as much muscle as possible. Clif Bar focuses on generally an older crowd that's just trying to stay more active because they've settled into kind of boring lifestyle of work, and so they're trying to get back outdoors, trying to get back some of their youth, stay active. So here's the guy kayaking. Like, I mean, how much more fun is kayaking than just bench pressing 20 times? And here's another guy on a hike. So that's also part of the need to be outdoors. These guys really don't want to be running on a treadmill. They'd much rather prefer to run on a forest trail, run along the river, and get outside and be outdoorsy. And so with that outdoorsy aspect, that's should be taken into account into their marketing mix. So they should really focus on outdoor retailers, online, in-store, health food markets, farmers markets, popular outdoor attractions, and organic retailers, really focusing on the outdoorsy, green type of person. So part of that green aspect is organic, natural ingredients, which is what Clif Bar is all about. And so part of this is that they should focus a little bit more strongly on, I guess, the coast of the country, areas where being green is more important than in the middle of the country where everyone's driving a pickup truck. So kind of like the other presenter earlier, they're gonna also want to focus on the Toyota Leaf? Nissan Leaf. Yeah, the Toyota Prius is what I meant. So people who are really green. And they're really more interested in the holistic lifestyle, being outdoors, eating products that are less altered, less processed, less engineered. So their slogan is healthy food, healthy planet. And the positioning statement is, for the outdoor adventurist, Clif Bar is the energy bar that provides for a delicious, nutritious, and green energy bar, because only Clif Bar is organic and eco-friendly. And so a subsidiary of Clif Bar is Luna Bar. And so Luna Bar, it's an energy bar that's tailored for women. So they're going to take on a flanking strategy. So part of flanking marketing is, so a good flanking move must be made into an uncontested area. So metrics really wasn't appealing to most women. It was really appealing to guys that are just trying to like get jacked, work out, put on muscle, and it wasn't really an option for women. I mean, no woman really wants to get jacked unless she's a professional bodybuilder, but most women aren't. Um, and so it needs an element of newness and exclusivity. Obviously, a women's energy bar has that. Um, and the other 2 points, tactical surprise ought to be an important element of the plan. It's kind of hard because they were partnered with Cliff, so their actions are a little bit more monitored. And they really just need to continue with that, focus on which bar is really selling best, and then cut the others. So one of the need states for a Luna bar consumer is, I need something to help me stay active. Um, Similar to Cliff Bar, it's for women that kind of settled in and they've lost their youth. They're trying to get more active, get more fit, but they still have this busy schedule. So they're really trying to focus on women that are active but are still interested in staying fit and something that'll quickly fit into that. So it's not like a whole meal. It's a quick little bar that you can eat after your workout. It's a meal supplement. Um, and then another need state is, I need something that I can eat while on a hike. Again, it's not a full meal. It's a little energy bar that you can take while you're on a hike. It doesn't take up much room. It has great nutrients, protein. It has everything that you really need to sustain yourself while on a hike. And yeah, obviously, there are 2 women that they're trying to market for. It's their aspirational images. Another need state. I need a bar that is tailored to my dietary needs as a woman. So like I mentioned before, women's health and biology and chemistry is very different than man. So like women are more likely to experience iron deficiencies than men are. And so this bar it's not necessarily engineered, but they're picking ingredients that will fulfill the needs of women. Also, women have to deal with pregnancy, which men don't really have to deal. So they have to be very
careful. Not in the same way.
Not in the same way, exactly, yeah. They can eat whatever they want, but the woman has to be careful about what she's putting into the baby's body. You don't want to be eating a bunch of fried chips with a bunch of trans fat. You want to be eating something much more healthier. Also, Luna Bar supports breast cancer research. So on the left, you can see they had like a breast cancer supporting run, and then on the right they sponsor LunaFest. So it's kind of like Sundance, but it's for short films about women with breast cancer and overcoming that. So for the marketing mix, they really want to focus on organic food markets, retailers that are more focused on women than men, outdoor retailers, yoga studios, and breast cancer events. And there's really a whole slew of things that they can do to appeal to them. And the positioning statement, their slogan is whole nutrition. Positioning statement is, for active women, Luna Bar is the energy bar that delivers a healthy and nutritious meal supplement because only Luna Bars are organic and tailored to meet the specific dietary needs of a woman. So for behavioral segmentation, it's really rather similar for all 3 companies because they're really selling a lifestyle and they're very differentiated. It's not like, I'm blanking on a better example, but they're very specific in who they're trying to appeal to, as you'll see in the next slide. And so they're pretty loyal. They're going to buy all the products. So Metrics users will buy the protein shakes and energy bars. So they're going to be fairly price insensitive. So they'll be willing to pay like an extra $1 more knowing that they're buying a green, eco-friendly, organic product. And so here are the 3 kind of aspirational images for each company. You have Metrics shaping every body. You have Cliff Bar, healthy food, healthy planet, and you have Luna Bar, whole nutrition. And that was my presentation.
All right, so George Carey next.